the hell am I supposed to talk about? Fucking Alzheimer's. Okay, we'll make something up. There's this great saying. The great saying is, no man is an island unto his own. Okay, I forget actually who said that. It's a great saying, and it's very true, but it sounds very, lovely and sort of like abstract. You know the way that very pretty things tend to be so abstracted that you sort of like don't even realize what the fuck that they're talking about, right? No man is an island unto his own. I mean, like just, carve that into marble and put it in a museum, you know what I'm saying? But see, try to ground these great and lovely aphorisms into something more manageable and concrete, and you start to realize how important they actually are, okay? No man is an island unto his own. Yeah, sure, great for the museum, but think of it in these terms. Your success depends on other people. Your success in everything. In everything that you set out to achieve in your life, women, career, money, fame, whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever you want success in your life, is going to depend on other people. You're going to need other people, okay? If you want to achieve success in any field, then you are going to need other people, and therefore it is in your best interests to study other people, to figure out which people you are going to need in order to achieve your success. Think of it like these terms. Suppose here, like in YouTube videos, right? Okay, so you have a YouTube channel. You're all on your own. You have your video camera and yourself, and you record yourself and you upload videos, right? And you say to yourself, and you say to me, I don't need anybody. Of course you need somebody. You need an audience. Without the audience, you're just another schmuck making videos and uploading them into the ether. YouTube, they say that every minute 400 hours of video gets uploaded. Yeah, exactly. So, you're just, one more little video in this huge ocean of videos, just a single drop that passes and nobody even notices it, okay? So to say that you don't need you don't need anybody for success, that's just foolish. And we're just talking about YouTube videos, which is just a silly little hobby, right? When you're in your business, when you're in your career, you need other people in order to advance in your career, in order to succeed in your business. Now, why am I saying this? What's the point of this? Well, because when you recognize in your heart and in your soul that you need other people in order to succeed, then you're going to start to focus on which people is it that you need in order to succeed. And how is it that you have to handle these people in order to succeed? Okay? Now, there's nothing wrong in this approach of trying to figure out who you need in order to succeed. For example, let me give you a concrete example. When I was starting out as a writer, okay? When I finished college in '95, I moved out to Hollywood. And when I got to Hollywood, I got my place, I got a shitty little place, I got a shitty little car, and I started pounding away on my laptop, trying to create scripts that I figured would sell, right? Right. But you see, writing, it wasn't enough for me to write a great script in my shitty little apartment. I actually had to put that script into the hands of somebody who could do something with it. You see what I'm saying? I needed other people. Yeah, sure, I was a writer. I was alone in my room, typing away, no problem, typing away, I don't know, I was like working like an animal, right? I remember I was working like 7, 8, 9 hours a day of writing, and that's very, very intense if you're a writer, believe me. And, just writing away, plugging away, writing scripts, all kinds of scripts, movie scripts, TV scripts, prose, anything in order to break into the business, as they called it, right? But I quickly realized that I needed an agent. I needed a talent agent who would take my work and go and shop it to different producers and TV companies and studios and all the rest of it, right? Because that's the person that you need in order to succeed as a writer. And in every endeavor you go into, you are going to need other people. And so your focus often is not so much on the work itself. I mean, the work itself is crucial. It's the necessary condition for success, but it's not the sufficient condition. The work that you are doing is necessary for success, but you need people, other people, who can help you achieve that success. In my case, when I was starting out as a writer, I needed a talent agent who could take my work and put it in the hands of a producer who could potentially buy it. Without that talent agent, I could never get to that producer, because producers, by definition, and studios, Hollywood studios, by definition, will not accept unsolicited work. They only and exclusively go through talent agents. Talent agents are the gatekeeper of the business. So you have to get a talent agent. So I had to make myself attractive to talent agents. You see what I'm saying? Now, this very simple, thing, this very obvious step, you have no idea how many months it took me to figure this out. It's so fucking simple, right? But I wasn't thinking that I needed other people. I was foolishly thinking that my work was so great that all I had to do was write something wonderful, and people would come to my door and knock on my door and say, oh, we heard that you've got this great script. We really want to buy it for like $10, $20 million. Foolish, idiotic, silly, stupid, right? Naive because I didn't know what I was doing, because I didn't consider the fact that my work, my writing, in and of itself was not enough to earn a living, to be successful, okay? I needed somebody to help me. In that case, it was a talent agent, okay? In other businesses that you are involved in, for instance, suppose you wind up getting into, into some sort of like waste management, just for the sake of argument, okay? Suppose you get into the waste management business and you own a waste management company and you want to be successful, right? Well, you're going to need other people. You're going to need the workers, and you're going to need, for instance, the people who can fix the truck, and you're going to need people in the city government who can get you the contract. You see what I'm saying? How can I put this? I don't think I'm explaining myself well, but let me fine-tune the explanation. See, being good at something is never enough. I wish it were the case. I wish it were the case that just being good at your job, being good at your craft, being good in your business were enough for you to succeed. But that's just not the case. You need other people to help you. Sometimes it's just the final step, like in the case when I was writing. I had the scripts all done. All I needed was a talent agent to get me in the room and I'd be set, right? In other cases, you need a whole panoply of people, like in the waste management business. You need the people who can actually pick up the garbage and put in the truck. You need the truck drivers. You need the people who can take care of the truck. And you need the people in the city government who can get you the contract for you to have a business. You see what I mean? Sometimes you need just, one person. Sometimes you need dozens. But you always need other people. And therefore, you should always be thinking, which person do I need in order to achieve the success that I want? And that, of course, forces you to think, what kind of success do I want? When you figure out who you need for success, to be successful in your business or your career, not only will it help you to identify who those people are, but it will help you figure out your approach to those people. How you want to present yourself. Because look, like it or not, the way you present yourself to others influences their perception of you. It would be wonderful if we could show up, in t-shirts and a scraggly beard and a baseball cap, and everybody thinks that we're wonderful irrespective of their position, right? But see, I can dress like this, right? Like I am now, look the way I do now. When I'm not doing anything, when I'm not meeting anybody important to my business. But for example, suppose I need to get a loan from a bank, in order to, continue with my business. Because say I'm just having a cash crunch. I've got the contracts, but just, circumstances are such that cash is not coming in and I need the cash in order to make delivery on my contracts, right? So I need to go to a bank to tide me over, to give me a bridge loan so I can make it and be successful in my business. So how am I going to present myself? I'm going to present myself all tidy, haircut, nice shave, nice clothes, a nice suit, a nice white shirt, and a bright tie, right? And I'm going to go to somebody who will help me at the bank. I'm not just going to go to some random person. I'm going to focus on the loan officer or the corporate banking guy or whoever is necessary at the bank. But I'm going to realize that I need that guy at the bank. And I'm going to identify who that guy is at the bank. And when I go to the bank, I'm going to look and present myself and speak to him in a way that makes him want to help me to succeed. Now, a lot of naive guys and a lot of naive kids, right? They think, oh, you're just like pretending or faking it or whatever. This is just fucking naive, okay? I mean, in a very real sense, we're all faking it and we're all pretending in a much more sophisticated and grown-up way. It's basically we are showing different facets of ourselves to different people at different times, okay? Don't think of it as like not being yourself or being inauthentic or some naive thing like that. Think of it in the sense of that for this person here, for like my parents, I can show up like a mess, right? It doesn't matter. But for this banker guy over here who I need a bridge loan for in order that my business will continue and I won't have to lay off a dozen people whose salary, whose livelihood depends on me, well, this banker will take me seriously if I dress the right way, if I present myself the right way. You see what I'm saying? Shit, I don't think I'm doing a very good video this time around. You're going to have to forgive me, but this is a very key lesson, and I want you to always think of it. Keep it in the forefront of your mind. You need other people. You need other people, so identify who they are and present yourself to them in a way that they will appreciate, that they will want to help you to succeed. Because here's something that you have to understand, okay? And young people especially don't often realize this. See, whenever you deal with somebody in a business setting, and in a setting where there is material benefit to be had, most of the time, the vast majority of the time, I'm talking 99.99% of the time, the people you meet, they want to help you. They want to help you to succeed. Because often as not, when you show up and you are asking for their help to help you succeed, your success will help them too, okay? And so there's going to be a mutual desire to help each other out. Because like, for instance, I was talking about talent agents before in Hollywood, right? Talent agents are dreaming about finding a good writer. They dream about it all the time and they look relentlessly for good writers, for good writing. They want that because when they have a good writer as a client who produces good material, what happens to that agent? That agent has a bunch of scripts that he can sell and get the commission for. So he's looking for a good writer. He is looking for somebody who can make him money. So when he meets you and you show him good work, he's going to want to sign you. And this happens everywhere. In every business, in every career, the guy that you are looking for, the guy that you need in order to succeed, be it one person or a bunch of people, they want you to succeed because your success means their success. So stride confidently through the world, looking for the people who will help you in your business. But the final note here, and this is the most important one. See, as I touched upon briefly at the beginning of this video, I think, you have to know what your success looks like. You have to, in your mind, picture what would be success. No man is an island unto his own, which translates into more vulgar speak as you need other people in order to succeed, which is very true. But from there, you have to picture what success looks like. What does the champagne room look like? You have to figure that out before you start looking for the people who will help you succeed. Because if you don't have a clear notion, a clear vision of what your success looks like, you're just going to be randomly talking to all sorts of people who are not going to be able to influence your fate for the positive. Because they don't know what you want, because you don't know what you want. So the most important thing before anything else is figure out what would be success to you, not to other people. Ignore other people, your parents, your friends, your girlfriend, whomever, it doesn't matter. Ignore everybody else's ideas of success. Focus on what is success to you. And once you have figured out what success is to you, then it'll be easy. Then it'll be a snap. You'll be surprised how quickly and easily you will find the people necessary for your success. I was kidding at the beginning of this video about having Alzheimer's, right? But this video, I think it got a little disorganized and a little all over the place. But I do hope that you get the idea that I was trying to, to tell you, to teach you, to show you, to explain to you, okay? It's an important lesson, and people don't pay enough attention to it. Oh man, I don't think this video came out very good. Well, you, my audience, you who I need for success, you're going to have to tell me whether this was a successful video or not.